hi, David. I can't hear you. Oh, I can hear you now.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. I can. Hello.
Hello, hello.
Hi.
How are you?
Oh, I'm really well. Thank you so much.
So as you can see, we're very busy. So you caught me in the middle of an operation. We're feeding about 3,000 people tonight. We're doing teas and coffees. So I'm afraid as I talk, I'm serving.
That's perfect. And I just wanted to give you a bit of I just love to hear what you're doing, basically.
Yes, I'm sure. Would you like some cacao or chai? Cacao, yes. So what we're doing, can you hear me all right?
I can, yeah, perfect.
Would you like a small one or a big one? Small one, yeah. So we operate on the Medican side. This is day 35. And we are currently on the Ukrainian side. We start here about 1 o'clock and we go right through to 2 o'clock in the morning. Thousands of women and children mainly queuing to get over the border. So we do pizzas, teas, coffees, soups, and lovely fruit. And we do cheese toasties. And the queues just go on and on and on. And on the Polish side, we do the same thing. Yes, please have the banana, please do. And so the most popular thing is the pizza, they love that, and the cheese toasties. Coffee. So so we've got about 25 to 30 volunteers helping us at any one time. We are 24/7, which is exhausting. Most of the NGOs go after that smart hotels for 12 hours, and we're the only ones left because the refugees don't stop; they come 24/7. There we go. Have some milk. There's some sugar. Yep. So that's what we're doing, and we have so many wonderful volunteers from Poland, all over the States, Europe, Britain, lots of Israelis. Chai kava, small or big one? Yeah. So as you can see, it's getting very, very cold now. It's getting dark, and they stand for hours. A lot of them have come out from the bombed-out cities of Mariupol, Kiev, and further east, and we're obviously waiting for another attack. So we're ready. And, there we are. And whenever there's a bombing, there's a huge influx. Milk and sugar. Chai, yes, one chai, yes, yeah, you too. So whenever there's a bombing, we have a huge influx. So obviously, the corridors are opening up now. So there's a huge influx. You know, thousands of people, and you can get an idea if I show you. So there's a couple of huge tents here behind me, and you can see. Would you like some lovely chocolate? And this sort of thing gives them a wonderful. Would you like lovely chocolate? You don't like it, no? Okay, fine. Yes, yes, yes. They love chocolate, and they love fruit. And this is a pizza oven here. Excuse me, I just want to show. This is Lucy's friend. You can see the pizza. Can you see the pizza oven?
Yeah, yeah.
So we started by doing our own pizza, which took ages, and now we amazing company that gives pizzas to us, and we just put them in, and we buy them as well. So you probably go through 500 pizzas a day. So it's very, very tiring.
And your funding, you're getting all of your funding through the it's the Siobhans project, is that right?
Siobhans Trust, that's right. That's how we do it. Without the funding, we wouldn't be here. So it's all about food. We don't do hotels. We stay on site. I sleep in my unimog, and that's the power of what we do. We would you like some lovely pizza? Look, delicious pepperoni pizza. So that's how we get the funding. So people have been very, very generous. But as you know, this is soon going. It is actually off the front pages already. Yes, we're now talking about Boris Johnson's tea parties again. And so that's why it's so important that we have our presence in Medica. It's a bit of a media circus over there, but this side is purely refugees waiting. That's why we're operating here more now. Would you like some lovely pizza? No. So that's why we're operating here, because this is a really important place to be, and my God, will make a difference. And you see a lot of them wrapped in silver blankets because it's very, very cold.
Yeah.
This tent has only been up for 10 days, so you can imagine them standing here in the driving rain. We've had very wet weather over the last couple of weeks. An absolute monsoon. Any other questions?
No. Well, so when they come to you, are they then just kind of carrying on through to try and get sort of refuge?
Yes, they queue for hours here, then they go through to the Polish side, queue for hours there, and then they come through to us in the Mendika side, get onto buses, and then they go to a registration centre called Tesco's in Przemyśl, where they then stay a night or two, and then they go all over Poland and Europe and find various homes to stay while this terrible war goes on.
Oh, you're just doing the most incredible job. Honestly, it's fantastic. Absolutely fantastic.
Well, it's very moving. You know, when you see the people here, you know, it could be you and I and our families fleeing from that terrible war, and it's heartbreaking. It really is, leaving their men behind mainly. I mean, there are quite a few men in here, as you may see, but it's heartbreaking, really. And you know, and we're here to put us. I wear the kilt, and they can immediately identify that with Scotland, with Shotlandia, and they love that. Puts a smile on their faces. I do a bit of juggling, climbing around. They like all that. Got lots of kids crying, and but you know, we're just here as a sort of real booster, morale booster. That's what we're doing.
Yeah.
And that's so important. Kava, chai, 2 chai, yes. So that's why we're here. I'll just do 2 chais. And what we do now, would you like to see this? Here we are, chai number 1. Round and round the castle, went the cuddly tie, 1 step, 2 step. Hey, did you see that, ladies and gentlemen? Did you see? Nobody clapped for that one. There we go. Another one, another chai.
Oh dear. So how long do you think you're going to be staying?
Around the castle. Straight in. There we are. So there's 2 chai. There's lovely milk there. There's sugar, milk. And we have a special bar of milk and chocolate. That's all, enjoy. So that's what it is, just continuous. You know, we've been here 35 days now, 36 days, and it's like this non-stop. You know, how long will it go on? We don't know. Nobody knows. You don't know. We don't know. You see the news. No. We don't see the news because we're too busy.
Yeah. So you're just reliant on people donating through the Siobhans Trust.
Well, that's what we ask people. So Siobhans, without an apostrophe, trust.uk, and people just donate. Money is king because we have a big supermarket right next door to us. Oh, the lovely chocolate roll. Look at this. And we push our trolleys from our stands and load up. People are well-meaning. They buy food in the UK, drive it out, ends up being 4 or 5 times more expensive by the time they pay for the fuel, hotels, the ferry, and fuel, as you know, is double. So the cash is king because we just go straight to the supermarket. And you can see all these goodies. Look, all these goodies. We've got teas and coffees, bananas, every type of tea you can imagine. Lovely biscuits, sweeties for the kids. And there we have cheese toasties. This is Harry. Harry here.
Hi, Harry.
And
produce frozen pizzas.
Frozen pizzas turned into lovely cheese toasties there. And then we've got lovely things for the children, all their crayons and writing books.
Oh gosh.
A whole thing of lovely chocolates and sweets and Milky Ways. They love all those. They just love everything. Everything is consumed here. Everything is consumed. And then we have water, we have tea, coffee, we have, you know, endless things. And it's just really, it's just like this non-stop, you know. And it's only going to get worse once that next launch from Russia happens, and we're dreading it, but it will happen. Any other questions?
No, I think that's it. You're incredibly busy and you're doing such a fantastic job. And I just wanted to sort of, you know, get the word out really and sort of put, you know, do something, get your links and everything out and get people, you know, donating and helping you because you're just doing the most amazing job.
Well, it is, you know, and it's really appreciated. Yesterday we went, after this queue died down about 1 a.m, we went to service about 15 buses, you know, and they're just exhausted waiting in the queue. And this woman came running out and just gave me a huge hug, and we burst into tears. It's very emotional, you know, because they're all very traumatized. Houses in many cases have been blown up. Lady came through with shrapnel wounds on her leg yesterday. You know, it's just, you know, and all we can do is provide a bit of love, support, food, a bit of humour, and they just can't believe we come from Shotlandia, Scotland, all the way to look after them, and they're just so appreciative, you know, and they're so stoical, they're so proud, they're so lovely, they're so polite. They say thank you, you know, and it's so moving.
Amazing, absolutely amazing, David. Thank you ever so much for taking the time out to talk to me.
Not at all. Well, lots of love from us. Send my love to Lucy, and we'll be in touch. Okay.
Thank you. Thanks,
and
David.
God willing, this war will be over.
Oh gosh, I do hope so.
Okay. All the best.
Thank you so much. Bye. Bye.
Bye. Bye.